Namaste and hello. This is your Sanskrit instructor welcoming you back into lesson number 89. So far, we have learned how to decline nouns in masculine and neuter genders. Today, we will be learning about a different gender, how to decline nouns in a different gender, and that gender is the feminine gender. We will be working with feminine nouns that end in a and e, and they are declined as follows, as you see here in the table. The two examples that we are going to be using is lata, which means a creeper, and nadi, which means a river. Now, when we are coming across, remember, and we should have already keep this in mind. We should have already kept this in mind since we have been declining so many nouns before. But just as a reminder, when you are declining, the reason why they're indicating that what noun it's ending with is because it's to let you know what ending you need to add after removing that noun before you're declining. So, for example, lata is a creeper. So what I would want to do is that I would want to remove that long a and then see what is being added to it on the table. Now, sometimes the a is going to be added and sometimes something completely different other than that long a is going to be added onto it. And you've seen that in the declension tables before. But you're taking a look at the difference. You're keeping your word without that vowel, and then you're adding your case endings. Same thing for nadi, a river. When you come across any feminine noun that ends with a long e, you would do the same thing as you're doing for nadi. You would take away the long e vowel sign and then see what your case endings are. Again, sometimes it might be the same exact vowel that you're adding back in your declension, and then sometimes it will be completely different. And as you have seen in the past when you were doing masculine and neuter nouns, there is a trend and there is a pattern among these different types of declensions, and you would see similarities and differences between even the feminine and the masculine nouns. They're not quite different. So let's decline lata together, a creeper, and go to the declensions. So we have nominative, singular, dual, and plural. We have lata, late, latah. Accusative, singular, dual, and plural. Latam, late, latah. Instrumental, singular, dual, and plural, respectively. Lataya, latabhyam, latabhihi. Dative, singular, dual, and plural. Latayai, latabhyam, latabhyah. Ablative, singular, dual, and plural. Latayah, latabhyam, latabhyah. Genitive, singular, dual, and plural. Latayah, latayoho, latanam. Locative, singular, dual, and plural. Latayam, latayoho, latasu. Vocative, singular, dual, and plural. Helate, helate, helatah. So as you can see, for example, nominative dual, you're taking out that long a, feminine nouns that end in a. And as you can see, a completely different ending is being added to it. It doesn't even have an a, instead it has an a. So take a look at the trend: instrumental, dative, ablative. Instrumental, dative, and ablative, for example. You're adding an abhyam for all three of those. You're adding an abhi for the plural, instrumental, dative, and ablative. So there is a trend, as just like how there has been for the masculine nouns. And now on to nadi, a river. Nominative, singular, dual, and plural. We have respectively nadi, nadio, and nadiyaha. Accusative, singular, dual, and plural, we have nadim, nadio, nadihi. Instrumental, singular, dual, and plural, nadia, nadibhyam, nadibhihi. Dative, singular, dual, and plural, nadyai, nadibhyam, nadibhyaha. Ablative, singular, dual, and plural, nadyaha, nadibhyam, nadibhyaha. Genitive, singular, dual, and plural, nadyaha, nadyoho, and nadinam. Locative, singular, dual, and plural, nadyam, nadyoho, nadishu, nadishu. And vocative, singular, dual, and plural, we have he nadi, he nadyo, and he nadiyaha. Since we have some extra time, let's talk about another noun here. So we have nari. Nari is woman. Feminine noun that ends in a long E. So again, just to put the example to how to use the table, what we're going to do is that we're going to remove that long E in nari, and then we're going to add our case endings. So nari, nominative singular, stays the same. You would add that E at the end. For nominative dual, it would be nario. So nario, so this is a half ya attached to a da. So this is a da, a half da, plus a ya is giving you that letter, dia. Dia equals a half da, a da with a halant, plus a ya. So instead of here we have nadiao, this would be nario. So you're adding the ya, you're making this a half actually, and then it would be nar yo. Because in this case, the ra is half. In the case of nadi, the da became half. Because once you remove this E, you just, from a river, you end up with nud. So what you're actually adding here is dio for nominative dual. So that's just an example as to how you're adding the case endings. So be mindful of what is being added after you're removing that long a or that long e. On that note, you will have practice declining these nouns. So you will get practice on this. Be mindful again of the endings. And this is your Sanskrit instructor signing off with a namaste.